gather around, everyone. This is the best sports and entertainment show on the face of the planet. I tell you, you can take my word to the bank. We're going to have so much fun today, and I promise you get the opportunity to call in and win yourself some cool cash. 5,000 naira, you can decide to get a recharge card or request for the money, and of course it will be sent to you. Today promises to be fun. There are a lot of sports stories that have actually raised eyebrows over the course of the week. And I tell you, you are in for a great time. So much has happened, and I hope you are ready. All right, so we're going to take the first one on our list. First on my news today, I have FIFA president salutes Nigerian government commitment to football. So much is happening in the world of sports when it comes to Nigeria. I mean, the ladies are playing, and a little bit just told me that the South Africans have actually defeated Nigerian women in the Aisha Buhari Cup that is playing right now as we speak, and that game ended 4-2 against our team, Nigerian ladies. Okay, so I'm just going to read this one for you. President of the World Football Governing Body, FIFA, Gianni Infantino, has commended President Muhammadu Buhari's administration for its commitment to development of football and sporting infrastructure in Nigeria. Infantino led a delegation from FIFA to visit President Buhari at the State House in Abuja on Thursday. He had earlier attended the opening ceremony of the Aisha Buhari Cup in Lagos on Wednesday. Speaking during the visit to President Buhari at the State House, Infantino said Nigeria has shown serious commitment to football by providing funding and creating a conducive environment for development and growth of the game. Open quotes, he says, FIFA appreciates the kind of investment and looks forward to giving its backing to have the stadium host big games and competition to bring life to the heartbeat of the stadium, Infantino said. Let's take a look at this video as the FIFA president visits Nigeria. We'll be right back. Okay, so that's the video. You see, I mean, it's a great thing to see that the FIFA president will visit Nigeria, and not just visit the capital city, but of course he had the opportunity to go through our stadium to see, the progress that is going on. A lot is going on. All the grass are really green. The stadiums are being worked on. They're in very good condition, and the game is on. Okay, so we move up to our next. We have NBBF, SUPREMO, MUSA, KIDA declares for second tenure. All right, engineer Musa KIDA has officially declared his intention to contest for the post of the Nigerian Basketball Federation president after weeks of speculations. This followed the September 30th date recently announced by the Federal Ministry of Sports for the Sports Federation election. KIDA said that this decision to contest was after wide consultation with relevant stakeholders following 4 years of outstanding leadership. Open quote, I'm officially declaring my intention to contest for the position of the president after consulting with basketball stakeholders who I intend to continue serving. I have decided to throw my heart in the ring once again to lead the federation for the next 4 years. Revealing on why he intended to continue in office, KIDA said, we have achieved some amazing results, and there is a need to consolidate on the gains that we have recorded since I came on board in 2017. It has been an amazing journey with its ups and downs, but it has been satisfying having the opportunity to serve the people and grow the game. In 2018, the Tigers, for the first time in its history, advanced to quarterfinals at the FIBA World Cup in Spain before emerging as the only African team to qualify for the 2020 Olympics. This is a great news. When someone is actually doing well in leadership, there is no doubt you want a second tenure. And everybody's saying, you know what, just come, we want to have you, come in. And I mean, that's what it is. All right, so we're going to put the phone numbers on the screen so you can call in and make your contribution to whatever story that raised eyebrows for you. Now you get the opportunity to call in, of course, to be a part of the show. There's so much that's going to happen later on the show. We're going to open the phone lines, actually still going to be open for you to call in and win yourself some cool cash. This is where we give out money. Let's know how much you know your sports. It's still entertainment. It is OTL, and all our fans are watching right now. So get ready, get your phones, and begin to call in. All right, so I'm going to take the next one. CAF Champions League. Rivers United defeat Yagan to earn first round tickets. Right, Rivers United FC of Nigeria on Sunday completed a double victory over Young Africans of Tanzania to earn a place in the first round of the CAF Total Energies Champions League. United defeat the visiting team 1-0 at the Adokiye Amesakamaka Stadium in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Technical advisor of Rivers United, Stanley Aguma, after the CAF Champions second leg preliminary round tie game, said it was hard-earned victory. Aguma commended his players for the good effort they put into the game, and also thank God that the team was able to secure victory. Open quote, he said, "We beat them away and everyone thought it was a pushover, but it was very obvious here that they are a very strong team." Open quote, "But after the away game, I knew that the second leg will be very tough and was the reason we came back here to re-strategize." Open quote, he says, "Our initial plan in the first half didn't work, so we had to change strategy in the second half when we discovered that they were playing more offensive." The Rivers United technical advisor stated that some of his key players were missing from the game because of the antics of their opponents. It's better to give yourself some brains when you see that your team is being attacked. All right, so let's see this track of video and we will be back after this time out.
Nobody touch him. Sit down, nobody touch him. Sit down.
And that was it. That is how that went down with the Rivers United. I hope you enjoyed that, and you know, maybe one or two, you can decide next game who is going to win. Make your predictions. Okay, so I'm going to take the next story that has raised eyebrows over the week, and this one is FIFA would hold an online summit with its member association on 30th September to discuss the international men's and women's calendar. This has actually been in the news for a while, like, okay, so for the best, for good, whatever it is for, what it is for actually. But yes, I think it's a good move from FIFA. I mean, they've gone through the calendar and to see how this will actually work. And, you know, we don't have players being overplayed, you know, played out to the point that they're tired or they're taking injuries. So I'm just going to take the news, right? Say a World Cup every 2 years rather than 4 is part of FIFA's plan. The current match calendar for the women's game runs to the end of 2023, while the men's expires in 2024. Open quote says there is a broad consensus within the game that the international match calendar should be reformed and improved, said FIFA. This is one of several opportunities to establish a constructive and open debate at the global and regional level over the coming months, and FIFA is looking forward to it. According to a survey commissioned by FIFA, a majority of fans would support a Men's World Cup more frequently than every 4 years, although the most popular answer across all age groups was to maintain the status quo. Wenger wants to reduce the number of mid-season international breaks, potentially from 4 to a single extended one lasting throughout October, which former Brazil defender Roberto Carlos feels would be a good idea. Open quote, the idea reduces the number of trips as you would have the qualifying stage done in 1 month, he said in this video. Right, we'll take this video of Arsene Wenger telling us why we should go for this course. All right, we'll go. Okay, right. So that's it. That's what we have. We have, so what do you think? Should it be, should we maintain the status quo, or should we just, follow what Arsene Wenger is saying to say the game should be played once and for all, so we can have the player well rested, for the next season? Yeah, a lot of people have actually said they want to, keep the status quo where you have it every 4 years. And I was saying, let it just be 2 years. Let's have this thing run through, and we can have our players well rested and prepared for the next season. So you can call us, let us know what you think, which is best, and I'm sure Arsene Wenger would listen. Okay, so I'm going to take the next story. The next is happening in England, where manager Sarina Wiegers says she had to pretend to be a boy to play football as a child in Netherlands. How much do you want this thing you say is a passion for you? What would you do? What extent would you go to get it done? This is one woman that actually went, off the hook just to be in the game. All right, so our Wiegman, 51-year-old, went on to win more than 100 caps for her country as a player before moving into coaching, leading the Netherlands to the Women's Euro title in 2017. Open quote, when I started playing football as a 6-year-old girl, we weren't allowed to play, so I played illegally, she said. The Lioness beat North Macedonia 8-0 in Wiegman's first match in charge. Speaking to newsmen, she added, open quote, I had very short hair, looked a little bit maybe like a boy. My parents were really okay, and I had a twin brother, so we just started to play, and everyone said that's okay. Open quote, it wasn't normal then, now it's just normal. Whether you're a boy or a girl, you can play football, and that's just great. It was actually, not so good that you couldn't, but that's just the way it is in development, I guess. This is a good development. We see this is a good development in the world of sport. I mean, if you didn't have the opportunity to do what you wanted to do when you were, a certain age, no matter the age, no matter where you find yourself, you just, strive and see how you can get it done. This is where we draw the curtains. But before we go, we have our quote of the day. So yeah, let's hear what we have to say. Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. So wherever you are, you can say that with me. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. And that's the truth of God's word. Believe it. We'll see you again next time. So stay with us. Enjoy the rest of our programming. And Alex P, do not touch your TV set down. God bless you. See you next time. Bye.